Hello fellow knights and welcome back to 3D Gaming. Phase 3 of the Voyage mission is still sitting at 7%, but we still have 2 more weeks before failing again.
Oh no!
But before that, let's greet our new brothers, Bummer, Lucas Lima, TCGG, and user UCF1 High.
Triple T Gaming.
Before we go to the Voyage mission, let's do a quick recap on the Psalms of God first chapter, the Blessings of the Sea. If you farm your daily and weekly tasks diligently without missing, you will be sitting at level 25 by now, and you can claim all the prizes, even without purchasing the premium pack. The most expensive gift pack for this event are the Soul Crystal and the Lunar Silver, but you need to reach level 24 in order to get them. Unfortunately for latecomers, today was the last day of accumulating XP and the tasks tab was already closed. If you happen to miss level 24, don't fret, because there is one more way to get it by spending crystals to accelerate your level. One crystal is equivalent to 5 XP, so since the market price of Lunar Silver is 400 and 270 with Saoirse's discount event, it will be a good trade to spend 50 to 150 crystals to reach level 24. Now let's head to the Phase 3, behind the scenes action event. Like in Phase 2, this requires all players in the server to do 2 separate tasks again. Completing 3 New World Map missions will give you 11 points, while the next task requires you to defeat the boss Willie 3 times to get 33 points. Daily completion will give us the same reward from the previous phase, but as expected, we might not get the great bonus rewards of 1 Soul Crystal, 20 Magic Scribbles, and 6 random Blue Rune Stones because not so many players are completing the event. The extra month spent sailing back and forth are well compensated by random Runestone drops from completing daily tasks and the boss fight. So clearly, completing all 6 Voyage missions every day is doable in 1 year without missing a festival. And now for dealing the very strong world boss Willie. Here are some information for you to note. There are 3 levels of difficulty from easy, normal, and hard, but any of this level will contribute to the Voyage mission. Retreating will not cause any injury but will consume 1 month. The main antagonist Willie is an armored sergeant and immune to damage coming from active attack. This means that only counter skills and passive retaliate will work against him. He also has a boss aura that makes him immune to status and knockbacks, while his class passive gives him so much HP and physical defense. On top of him is a Singer of Majesty Bishop that can heal anywhere in the map. His support can also cast double action skill that can catch you off guard. The Bishop will never die and will keep on reviving, so you can just ignore him. In the normal and hard difficulty, there will be 2 command knights appearing on the left side. It gives a passive attack buff according to their will, and can easily target your support units when in range. If you're just starting the game or don't have overpowered artifacts, then you can just go for the easy ones. However, the normal difficulty drops better runes, which are pretty rare. It will still be manageable even for new players, so I strongly advise to farm in the normal level at least. If you really want some challenge, go for the hardest difficulty and get those purple and orange runes from Boss Willie. I have used the same team composition. 3 bards, 2 bishops, 1 carry with counter, either a leverage, retaliate, or parry. And as for the first skill, I found out that flow is better than garrote on my case. But if you're farming on the easy or normal difficulty, a berserker with a passive retaliate is enough. Don't bother equipping your carry with an axe that can cast bleeding because it won't work. In order to do damage to Willie, you need to have an overpowered physical attack and criticals. This can be accomplished by stacking up command auras using attack bonus burning loot and buffing 1 or 2 zealotries to maximize damage output. In easy mode, a team of Bishop, Bard, and Berserker is more than enough because Willie's HP is only at 594. All you have to do is buff your Berserker and move him closer to Willie. In normal mode, Willie's HP will be 1681 and 2 command knights will appear to help Willie. He will still be very vulnerable to retaliate encounters, so as long as you have a strong carry that is fully buffed, you will not have any problem. Now for the difficult mode. Willie's HP is a whooping 10,000 plus and his stats are pretty buff. He is now a proficient armored sergeant, so his physical defense is already in the ceiling. For strategy, I suggest you slowly back down while stacking up your energies and command auras. You can maximize this strategy if you equip the Mercenary skill Unity 5 because there will be too many special class in your team. Stay away from the range of the 2 command knight and avoid Willie at all costs. Take note that if Willie can accumulate 3 energy, he can cast his first skill, Provocation, which can nullify your counter or retaliate. Having a high maximum energy for your carry is very beneficial, especially if you're using Flow. Garrote costs 3 energy, while Leverage already uses 2, so you can substitute this with Parry Retaliate, but you will have a higher chance of dying against Willie's first attack. If you're still getting 0 damage on your counter, you can try to use an Alchemist to stack up Acid Potions, which greatly reduce Willie's defense. This will make him susceptible to physical counter skills. But that means you need to sacrifice one of your special units, which I don't advise. Just remember to refill Zealot Tree every 2 rounds because your HP will go down. And if the Bishop will cast the double action, there will be a high chance that your unit will die. Just repeat this cycle until you defeat Willie and receive a nice rune drop. So that's it for our today's content. Did you have other techniques in defeating Willie? If you have any tips for this boss, please leave a comment below. And as always, have a great boss fight and see you online.
Triple T.